So here we are, ready to watch the Buffalo Bills in a game that I could be happy to watch because I'd say, well, you know what? I can't even put words together. The coaching exhibited by the New York Jets today was atrocious. We've seen everything we need to see from Robert Saleh, and New York Rangers fan, who I don't know if he's in the chat yet or not, but he's been saying fire Saleh since last week, and I am honoring him with this display to my, well, it's my left, or from where I'm looking, whatever, here. It's right here next to me. Because he was correct. He was correct. Raymond the Enforcer with the tour says, is the 2025 season available yet? 2024 sucks. Yes, it does. And I don't know that 2025 is going to be even any better. The Jets are going to get romped by the Vikings next week. Sam Darnold is going to throw for 800 yards. And it's fitting because you lose to Zach Wilson. Naturally, you're going to lose to, well, you don't lose to Zach Wilson. He just happened to be there. So did John Franklin Myers. But naturally, you're going to lose to the Vikings. They're going to steamroll the Jets. Look at my tea. I got the foam on the tea right now. They're going to steamroll the Jets. It is going to be a train wreck of a game. And it's early in the morning, so we'll just get it over with. There's going to be a lot of yelling and screaming. So if you join me, if you decide to get up for what is going to be an atrocious game, I know it's going to be an atrocious game because this coaching staff doesn't know how to make adjustments. They don't know what to do with their personnel. Breece Hall is no good all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. Garrett Wilson, you're an elite receiver, air quotes. And I know you had Patrick Surtain covering you, but you were supposed to give him something of a problem. Something of a problem. Dude with the fiver says, question, do the Jets suck? Yes. Answer, yes. The question is, how badly do they suck? And the question, the answer to that is, how worse than, they look like the Jets from last year. They did. They look like the Jets from last year. And it's comical. It's comical because I said I wasn't going to fall for it again. I said it. I said I wasn't going to fall for it again, and I fell for it like I always do. I always fall for it. They always get me. They always get me. And they got me again. You got me again. You son of a... Robert Saleh is just... I hate him. I hate him. I'm sure he's a nice person in real life, but in my football life, I hate you. Hate you. I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching this. You're watching this, and I'm looking at you. I want you to look to whatever that is, my left or right. It's probably my right based on your perspective, but I mean, you don't know how to manage a clock, so you probably don't even know your left from right. This is just... It's just, they did it again. I can't believe they did it again to me. I thought it was over. It's not. It's never over. It's never going to be over because this was the team. This was the roster, right? This was like, we'll just sell our souls to bring in this roster, put this roster together, and we get a Hall of Fame quarterback. And all we said was for the past few seasons was all we need is a quarterback that's capable. Give us anybody who's capable. And we got Aaron Rodgers. They can't do anything with Aaron Rodgers. They can do it against the Patriots, who are horrible. If you can't do it with Aaron Rodgers, you can't. He was, did you see, I'm sure you didn't see his press conference, but he looked like he was done with Robert Saleh already. But they're not going to fire him. Of course not. Maybe if they're eliminated at some point, but they're not going to turn around and fire him right now. which they should. Father Dismas with the 5-er, and to think I was confident in taking the under on 6.5. It's the last game. Here's for a spiked kombucha. Father Dismas, thank you so much. Oh, yes. It is just, oh, man. Oh, man. I can't. They do it to me all the time, and I allow it. I'm the person who gets abused by a football team, and I love them so much that I just keep going back for more. And everyone says, "Why? Why do you let them do this to you?" And I say, "It's the last time. They told me it's the last time. It's never going to happen again, but it always happens." So I don't really know what to say other than they looked incompetent, they looked poorly coached, and they look like an ass team, a team full of ass. It's just a giant ass team of ass. I'm sorry, Father, for using such horrible language, but it's the way it goes. I'm going to show you the contenders. This contender donation thing here is brought to you by the good people at Silver Shamrock Novelties. Don't buy any of those masks, by the way. You'll regret it. They do it to me all the time. I can't believe it. I work all day on my hair, and he hits it. He hits my hair. They have me quoting John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever. That's how pissed off I am. I'm quoting John Travolta. Yeah, the younger people aren't going to get that reference. But I don't care. Quoting 1970s John Travolta right now. That's how messed up my mind is. Oh, Just a Mets fan says, sell the team, sell the team, sell the team, sell the team. Says, yeah, sell it to anybody. Move them to Alaska for all I care. But no, there are the excuses, right? Oh, it was raining. The crowd wasn't green enough. I don't. They were just solid with his excuses. Yeah, we got to clean that up. You know what we have to clean up? We have to clean up your office and take all your crap and move it out of your office and bring in somebody who knows what they're doing. That's the only thing we need to clean up. It's your office. Get everything out of there. Get your car out of the spot that it's in, and just give us the keys and never come back. Just go be somewhere else. Oh, Loco's here. He said, how did the Jets-Broncos game go? It was good. It was great. Thanks for asking, Loco. I appreciate that. And he didn't even come on the stream because he was so scared that the Jets were going to destroy them that he would not show his face. Now he's showing his face. He's here early, bright and early. Loco's here. Oh, we got Justin Tucker about to kick the ball off. Oh, my God. I can't. Let's flash back to Monday Night Football. Yeah. I did it again. I fell for it again. Oh, there's the kickoff by Justin Tucker. Excellent. Good for him. Good for him kicking the ball off. Great job. And here comes stupid Josh Allen marching out onto the field like a giant freak. Throwing his stupid giant finger in the air, waving it around like an idiot. All right. They're all saying their stupid names, all the Buffalo Bills. Just talking about what idiots they are. They're all idiots, all of them, every single one of them. And Josh Allen is out of the shotgun, looking as stupid as ever. I hope he's Blue Santa tonight. That's the only thing that will make me smile is if Josh Allen gives us a little Blue Santa tonight. Dalton Kincaid with a 5-yard. They get 5 yards right off the bat. Of course they do. Melissa Klein with the 5-er says, the Browns went to Vegas and lost. My team and I finally have something in common. Yeah. It's tough to win in Vegas. Not football games. If you're a halfway decent football game, that shouldn't be tough to do, but tough to win money in Vegas. Oh, and Khalil Shakir loses about a yard on that reception. Melissa Klein is back to number one contender status with that dono, and she is at $100. Overtakes Carter Ferris, who overtook her on the last stream. So yeah, I don't know how many rants there are going to be tonight, but if you took the over, you're sitting pretty right now because there are going to be a lot. Let's see what Blue Santa does. Stupid Josh Allen working out of the stupid shotgun. He's got an incompetent coach too. Well, he's fairly competent. Oh, he's going to run. He's going to get a first down. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. You know, Aaron Rodgers, he had more rushing yards than Brees Hall today. Aaron Rodgers had more rushing yards than Brees Hall. Is it 15 years ago? What? Oh God, he's like 49 and he's out rushing Brees Hall. You can't make this stuff up. If you did that in a movie, people would say that's unbelievable. You can't do that. That doesn't happen. But it happened in real life, in our lives, in all of our lives. It happened. I'll show you the contenders again. There we go. Brought to you by Silver Shamrock Novelties and the good people there. Connell Cochran, CEO. Oh, okay. I'm going to try to keep my cool tonight. I'm going to try. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to try. Josh Allen is, oh no, they're going for it on 4th and inches. I thought he got the first down. He didn't. Stop him. Oh, he got it because he's 6'1". So, PFD already crushed from the Jet game, says Matt West. Yes, because I fell for it again. That's the thing that I am so angry about. Dope Fiend, Jets thoughts on Sam Darnold. The Jets thoughts? The Jets don't have thoughts. If we're talking about the coaching staff, they don't have thoughts. I don't know. It's like a kaleidoscope in their heads. There's just a bunch of colors and pretty things happening. It's not football related. None of it's football related. How could it be? James Cook is running. He gets down to the 50. My thoughts on Sam Darnold are he is going to absolutely cook us. Sam Darnold is going to have the biggest smile that he's ever had on his face as he comes in and just torches this defense. And the Vikings defense torches the Jets. At some point, Aaron Rodgers just might decide, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not. This is pointless. Our coaching staff is atrocious. He's not one for nonsense. And there's a lot of nonsense here. It's not a well-run organization. And it's tiring. It is tiring. That was Salah's thoughts, and he puts a bunch of clown faces. Oh, and there is no gain on that. Oh, yes. Those are Salah's thoughts. That might be a little too complex. That's a little too sophisticated for Salah's thoughts. What quarter is it? Oh, thank you, dude. Dude puts a tour on the screen to tell me to correct the quarter. What a gentleman. He is such a gentleman. I'm going to fix everything. First, I'm going to put your title on the screen because that deserves to be on the screen. And I'm going to fix the donation, and then I'm going to get to the quarter because everybody here knows what quarter it is. We all know what quarter it is. Josh Allen back to pass. Throws it over the middle, and that's incomplete. Excellent. All right. That's making me feel a little better. The Ravens win. There is your title, dude. There is your title. And, hold on. What are we? Quarter. There we go. First, if I could spell stupid quarter, I would, but I mean, I could spell it. I know how to spell it. I know how to spell stupid. I spell it all the time. I do. I really do. I have a notebook where I just write stupid Robert Saleh all day long. It's like Seven. Remember that movie Seven where they went into the psychopath's apartment and he had all the notebooks lined up with all the writing? It was like line by line. That's all I do is I write stupid Robert Saleh all day long in a notebook. And Justin Ziegler comes in with the 50 spot. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he takes the multiversal title once again with that. Oh my God, I got to get the calculator out. Hold on, because my mind is so shot that I can't even do math right now. Not that I could ever do math, but I'm usually fairly good at it. Fairly is, he's up to 281.90. I should have been able to do that. I'm such a fool. Justin Ziegler is up to 281.90. Hold on. We got to get his title. We're gonna update his title right now because we have a new multiversal champion, ladies and gentlemen. And his name is Justin Ziegler. He's been there before. He is no stranger to the multiversal title, just so you guys know. And he does it on a day when his Philadelphia Eagles lose. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Is this the Eagles fans in this chat, by the way, are just taking the titles. They're just dominating the title scene. Because dude's an Eagles fan. So Justin Ziegler gets the multiversal title. Once again, reclaims it. And let me get it on the screen for you, my friend. Hold on. This is going to take me a moment. It's going to take me a moment. But I'm going to get to what you have on the screen there. Don't you worry about that. So, yeah, I'm beside myself. I'm beside myself. Again, it's because I let them do it to me. And people try to warn me. They always try to warn me. And then I don't listen. I have an issue where I don't listen to sensible warnings when it comes to the Jets. And it's a disease. It's a disease. And I apologize to all of you who tried to warn me. Not you, Loco, but everybody else. Because it's a sad, lonely feeling to be bamboozled by your team year after year and feel foolish about it. All right, Lamar Jackson's coming out. So let's see. I should have the title picture all straightened away as Lamar Jackson comes out onto the field. Oh, there it is. Justin Ziegler's title's on the screen. And Derrick Henry is running for his life right now. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Derrick Henry. Yes, eat that, Blue Santa. Oh, my God. Where's Blue Santa's stupid big fat face? Where is it? I want to see it. Where is it? Wait a minute. There's Justin Ziegler's title. My bad. Oh, good God. Let's update the score. This is the first time I smiled all day, I think. Oh, my God. Derrick Henry, as you guys know, he's a what? He's a grown man. He is a grown man, and Justin Tucker, he's going to get the extra point. We know that. 7-zip. Baal should have moved, but he didn't. But man, you want Salah fired. My question to you is who do I want replacing him? For my team, Moore take over now for the child and be replaced by Ben Johnson for an offensive coach, or Vrabel Flores for defense and culture. Also, I'll take my title back. Look at Justin Ziegler. Who do I want to replace Robert Saleh? Man, I would like Mike Vrabel. I think Mike Vrabel's a hell of a coach. I mean, Ben Johnson, I guess. I don't know what kind of head coach he's going to be, honestly, but why not? If Dable is gone from the Giants, I want Brian Dable first and foremost. I don't know that that's going to happen. But that would be my first choice, is Brian Dable. Then Mike Vrabel. Oh, Dable Vrabel. Look at that. But that would be it. Belichick's not an option. Belichick could be an option for you guys, though, Justin. And if you're saying Brian Flores, I would imagine, or Mike Vrabel, I would imagine you would want Belichick. I think that's a realistic option for you guys, though. Not for us. He's not coming to the Jets. Unless he all of a sudden feels bad about what he did back in the day, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Isaac says, Rich, congratulations on beating me. I don't think I'm going to beat you, Isaac, am I? I don't think I'm going to beat you. Was there a Jets chant right there? Did they do a Jets chant? That's what it sounded like. Sounds like a Jets chant to me. But whatever. Remy the Enforcer says, Dable's mine, go get someone else. Hey, we don't know if he's going to be yours. They get rid of that GM, they might get rid of the coach too. And James Cook up the middle for about a gain of 7. I want Baltimore to romp this team. Just give them a beatdown. Remy the Enforcer, thank you so much for the tour. Remy, have you told me what title you want? Because you are the guy who gets to name your own title. You know, it doesn't get shown on the screen, but I will say it. You were the DoorDash champion. Before that, you were the fast food champion, if I remember correctly. 2nd and 2 for Blue Santa. Stupid Blue Santa. Fire Sala. And Dawson Knox gets down to about the Buffalo 45-yard line. Get Joe Namath to be your head coach, says Black Purdy. No, thank you. I know that's not an option. Nor should it be. But yeah, Brian Dable. Give me all the Brian Dable. Give me every ounce of Brian Dable. That's who should be our coach right now, by the way. But no, they couldn't let Robert Saleh out of the building. Josh Allen throws over the middle. He looks like he's going to throw a few interceptions tonight. I can just see the look in his eye. I could see the look in his eyes. The Go Big Blue champion is Remy the Enforcer. Okay, he's up to $22, by the way, working himself up the ranks. He is the Go Big Blue champion. Is Remy the Enforcer. Yeah, I think Blue Santa's going to throw some picks. I think he is. Something has to give today. Something has to give today. New head coach Mark Sanchez. Don't even say it. Jets need to look at some college coaches instead. Instead, says Josh, that's a risky proposition. I'll tell you what I don't want. Okay, I don't want another coach coming in that's a question mark that we know isn't the real deal from the get-go. And then we have to sit there for 3 years and just be tortured. I think Vrabel is a good coach. I think he's going to succeed wherever he goes. Obviously, the quarterback situation plays a big part, right? But I think Dable and Vrabel are two guys that you can't go wrong with. If they were to get fired, it's just because the personnel in terms of the offense isn't there, which is partially on the GM, mostly on the GM. James Cook with a gain of about 6 gets taken down by Roquan Smith. Trent Darnell says, hey, you can get Saban? Oh, no. Saban actually, I think he would have been good in Miami. I legitimately do. So, Saban would actually be interesting, if I'm being honest. But, oh, man, it's gross. Blue Santa throws the ball up on 2nd and 6, and that is thrown out of bounds. Cohen should buy the Jets. I want Gary Vaynerchuk to buy the Jets. And then we all contact him and say, just put me in charge as the GM. Because if I was the GM, our receiving core would be Garrett Wilson, Malik Neighbors, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. That would be the receiving core. With Aaron Rodgers. Could you imagine that? Oh. Don't even think about taking any of the Lions coaches. Hey, if they're available, They're available. I don't know what Ben Johnson's going to be as a head coach, though. I don't know what Ben Johnson's going to be as a head coach. But the idea of an offensive-minded head coach does appeal to me. One not named Adam Gase. So, what about getting John Gruden? John Gruden's a name. You know what I mean? Like, I just think John Gruden is a nostalgia pick. I don't know that he's actually a good head coach anymore. And he comes with a lot of baggage, which we do not need. Oh, Josh Allen evades pressure. There's the flag that's going to be a hold on Buffalo. Allen runs out of bounds. Should be a hold on Buffalo. Right guy, the fire guy comes in with the fire, says, I missed the game. Who actually won? The refs of the Chiefs. Also, as always, go Hawks. Right guy. I don't know what happened in the Chiefs game, honestly. I know they won 17-10. I don't know if it was I have to watch some of the... Honestly, I was beside myself. And I wasn't really paying much attention to the afternoon games. I was fuming a lot. Had to calm down. Get myself ready for this evening. So I'm not really sure if the refs played a role in that. I mean, I expected the Chiefs to win. Even when I looked and saw that the Chargers were ahead, I was like, that's not going to last. Totally not going to last. And Matt Collins on the reception. Buffalo was driving downfield. Yeah, Chucky, I'm not even. They should just hire some random drunk dude, says Loco. I mean, right now, why not? Why not? Gruden would be a good choice, says Kathy. Of course you think Gruden would be a good choice. You're a Raiders fan. You guys love him. You have shrines of him in your homes. But no, I don't think he would be a good choice. Not anymore. Down to the 30. Chargers blew a 10-0 lead. Oh. How about Matt Canada? God help me now. Remember, the Enforcer wants me to be the head coach of the Giants. I'll take over coaching duties for the Giants if the Jets hire Brian Dable. How's that? Because at that point, I don't care if I get fired. As a coach, I don't know that I'd be a good coach, but I would be a good GM. You would be thrilled with my draft picks. I get every single draft pick right, except for the time I wanted Josh Rosen over all those quarterbacks. But in my defense, I mean, I have no defense for that. I can't even pretend I have a defense for that. I saw that, Anakin. I saw that Dan Campbell had an issue with his address. That's terrible. That is terrible. Lorraine would at least know how to use a running back. She would. She still has Garrett Wilson on her fantasy team, and she hates him now. I'm starting to hate him. I'm starting to hate Breece Hall. I love Braylon Allen. I don't get how an NFL offensive coordinator does not know that Braylon Allen is the guy you should be using on first and second down to go between the tackles, and Breece Hall is the guy you should be using in the passing game. He's lining Braylon Allen out outside, and then Breece Hall is going between the tackles. I don't get it. I don't understand. What is it you're not seeing? How is it? This is a guy who is supposed to have 1 billion times more football knowledge than me, right? And admittedly so. He's been in the game forever. He can probably tell me things about football that I'd be like, really? Wow, that's interesting. But I know enough that Braylon Allen should be in on first and second down. If you're and when you're on the goal line, you just throw that dude in goal line. I don't care if it's first down, second down. You just throw him in on the goal line with a fullback in front of him or a tight end, and you just power your way into the end zone. But no, they want to do this stupid, like, out of the shotgun, give it to Breece Hall and go up the middle and do all that. Like, I don't understand. Why? What are you thinking? Oh my God. Oh, Remy, you don't want me to be your coach now? No. No, you already offered it, and I accepted. So, Dable, head over to the other end of New York. You get to stay in the same stadium. Just kick Salah out of his office. Get him out of there. Take over, please. Please take over. Get Nathaniel Hackett out of there, too. No, you know what? Keep him there. He can play pool with Aaron Rodgers, unless Aaron Rodgers hates him now, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. 5:38 for Josh Allen. What do we got? First down? 3rd and 7. I saw first on the screen. Dable is not the GM. Dable is the head coach of the New York Jets in my mind, in that scenario. Dope Fiend says, I'm assuming Salah's getting detention. Do the Raiders get a pass this week? The New York Jets are probably getting detention. We'll go over the detention vote next week. But the creator might demand they are in detention until further notice. It might be an Arthur Smith situation, like the Falcons were in detention until Arthur Smith got fired. Might be the same situation. If somehow they beat the Vikings, like some act of God occurs and they happen to beat the Vikings, I need you guys to remind me to not fall for it. Because knowing me, I would say, this is the turning point now. And then I'll start making excuses for last week. Well, this being earlier today. I liked the Sauce Gardner pick. New York Rangers fan says he didn't like the Sauce Gardner pick. I like that pick. I didn't like the Garrett Wilson pick. But not that I didn't like it, but I was like, I wanted Jermaine Johnson at that point, but they were able to get him later. There's another flag on Buffalo. Josh Allen fires downfield and it's broken up. Going to be another hold, I believe, on Buffalo. The rank counter's glowing red and has begun to smoke. Yeah, it's probably at 17 right now. Another hold. Okay. A lot of holds. So Era Fear is going to make an appearance because there's just a lot of flags. Not that I'm complaining, because you can throw as many flags as you want against Buffalo. Just flags all day long. I don't care. Flag them all day long. Justin Spiewak says, keep Salah. No. John Johnson. Oh, wait a minute. We have another Vikings fan in the chat. Another Vikings fan in the chat. We only had one for the longest time. And John Johnson's here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are going to roll us next week. We're going to get absolutely rolled. Yep, that's right. That is right. Arif here. Void Reality is the other Vikings fan. And Josh Allen's running. He gets tripped up. He gets taken down at about the 30. 3rd and 17. We got a 4th down coming out. They're going to go for the field goal. The Bills stop holding challenge. Yeah, good luck with that. Football fan says Bo Nix is trash. Well, he was good enough to beat the Jets with 60 passing yards. That is only that. I can't believe that sentence came out of my mouth, and it's factual. It's factual. Shane Giggles, what's up? Oh God, I can't. All right, Buffalo is gonna try to kick 3, but hopefully they'll miss this. Let's blow. Oh no, he's got it. All right. 7-3. Just keep feeding Derrick Henry, by the way. Keep feeding Derrick Henry. Era Fear, the antagonizer, Demon Lord of penalties. Dope Fiend says, how come the Chiefs don't get flags? How come they don't get flagged? Because the NFL loves them. And then Chiefs fans will say, oh, they get flagged more than anybody. No, they get these flags that really don't mean anything. And then I believe that only happens so that people can create that argument and make it seem like, oh, the Chiefs get flagged too. But it's never like, it's very rarely at the point in the game where one flag will end the game. And it always happens, seems to happen in their favor. Oh, football fan is an alt account. I want to address that, by the way. I don't take any pleasure in truly phantom zoning people. We have the joke phantom zone thing that goes on, and that's fun. But truly phantom zoning somebody, I don't take any pleasure in doing that. And I definitely don't take pleasure in booting somebody from the channel or the stream. And I've done it twice. Only done it twice. One person came in and went after Takeda Luna. He said something ridiculous to Takeda Luna that I just thought was way out of line, and that irked me. And it's got to be something very serious for it to irk me, because, you know, you guys can argue with each other in the chat. I don't get involved. But if you're going to get like ridiculously disrespectful with somebody to a point where it catches my attention, then I'm just like, okay, it's a little crazy. But also, like, if you're going to come in here and give the mods a hard time, like somebody was doing before, and spam the chat and think they don't know what's going on, and think I don't know what's going on, without naming any names, I'm going to phantom zone you for the entirety of the day, so you won't join any other streams. And if it continues to happen, then I have no choice but to boot you from the channel, and it's not something I want to do. But if you're making it an unpleasurable experience for everybody else, after it's been something that's been discussed, then I mean, you kind of force my hand there. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But as I say that, Philip Quinn comes in. Oh yeah, the other guy. The reason why he got the Rec got banned from the Discord for something ridiculous, and then he came into the channel while we weren't even live or anything, and was going into the comments and just being a menace. So, you know. But Philip Quinn saw the Jets score. Sorry, Rich. I'm sad as well. Damn dirty birds. Philip Quinn comes in. Oh, wait a minute. I got to change Bilal too, and then we're going to do the title change, because we have a new multiversal champion once again, ladies and gentlemen. Philip Quinn with the 50 spot. My God. I got to do math again to make sure I get it right, because I want to make sure I do not get any of this wrong. One of the resident Saints fans, by the way. One of the resident Saints fans, by the way. Lamar Jackson gets this ball out to Zay Flowers. He's a grown man. Almost lost his grown man status, but he did not. After that AFC Championship game last year, almost lost his grown man status, but he retained it. And Philip Quinn, ladies and gentlemen, retakes the multiversal title. Let me show him his interdimensional title right now as we get this all fixed. 315 is what Philip Quinn is up to. Thank you so much, my friend. Lamar Jackson's running up. Was that Lamar Jackson or was that Derrick Henry? That was Lamar Jackson. I just saw some person running. There we go. And I will get the titles ready again. I will show you your multiversal title. And Derrick Henry is just plowing through guys. He gets across the 50. He is a monster. And you guys know he's a monster. Micah Hyde. Philip Quinn is your new multiversal champion once again. Multi-time multiversal champion, by the way. And Justice Hill gets about a 10-yard gain. Looks like he's just shy of the first down marker. Philip Quinn says, saw the Jets score. Sorry, Rich. I'm sad as well. Damn dirty birds. Yeah, the Falcons, man. Falcons took it to the Saints. So you were another one who was fooled by your team, and I feel for you, man, because same thing happened to me. Same thing happened to me. Justin Ziegler's title is right there. I'm going to throw Philip Quinn's title on the screen. And Derrick Henry is just hard to take down, folks. In case you guys didn't know. He is a tough gentleman to take down. And Philip Quinn's title is on the screen once again. Anakin Skywalker's never been Phantom Zone, though he came close. He came close in a funny way, though, not a serious way. I don't like to Phantom Zone people in a serious way. Like, you have to do something kind of ridiculous for that to happen. Remy the Enforcer says, I can arrange that room visit for you, Anakin. So do we have flags going on? I could use a big Mark Andrews game in fantasy, too, by the way. Finally. Remy the Enforcer also dubbed the Phantom Zone the Ret Room. You did. Yeah. And Lamar Jackson takes it himself. I don't like these hits he's taking. It's about 3 yards on that. Anakin Skywalker does not want to be Phantom Zoned. Remember the Enforcer was Phantom Zone. Were you Phantom Zoned by me? Did I actually put you in the Phantom Zone, Remy? Or did I request you be placed in the Phantom Zone? Josh says, if the Jets can pull off a miracle next week, I'll believe again. I'm going to fall into that category too, Josh, because I'm a fool. You're probably a lot smarter than I am. Justice Hill with the first down, and the Ravens are moving the football against this ridiculously stupid Buffalo defense. Mark Andrews is out there blocking. You don't get fantasy points for that, right? I wish you did. I'm going to fall for it again. I will fall for it again. If they beat the Vikings, I'm going to be like, oh, yay, look at that. I need you guys to pull me out of it. I think I said after the Titans game that I need to see it consistently for a few weeks. And in my mind, it was like 3 or 4 weeks. But then once I saw the Patriot game, they got me. They got me again. That's all I could say. That's all I got to say. Derrick Henry loses a yard. And we're going to the second quarter. Wow, we're in the second quarter already. That was fast. When I rant, I feel like the quarters go by quickly. So there we go. Remy says, I got Phantom Zone by mistake and made you wear a Bills logo. I remember that. There were, I did Phantom Zone you by mistake. I remember that. I remember Phantom Zoning Loco by mistake, too. I felt very bad about that. That was like one of the first times I Phantom Zoned anybody. And I didn't know. That was before we called it. I think that's when we just started calling it the Phantom Zone. And I didn't know. No, I don't know that we called it the Phantom Zone yet. But I remember doing it to Loco and then thinking that it might be permanent. I was like, what? And that's when I discovered it was only 5 minutes. So I felt very bad about that. Carter Ferris is here. I got to work 3 to 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So I'm praying I ain't busy so I can watch the game a little bit before going home and watching the second half. Yeah, we will be here. Double stream tomorrow. Double stream. New York Rangers fan wants to be Phantom Zone. Loco, take care of that. Or any mod who wants the Phantom Zone, New York Rangers fan, he's calling for it, so go ahead. Send him to the Phantom Zone. Wrongful Phantom Zoning, says Joshua Lilly. Yes. John Johnson says Aaron Rodgers is good, but let's see how well he does with Brian Flores' defense. Purple Haze. Yeah, John, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Because I am in absolute agreement that Rangers fan got Phantom Zone. He's sitting there in the darkness right now, listening to us. There's no doubt in my mind that you were it's like Vikings by 35. That's what the spread should be. The Vikings should be giving us 35 points. That's how bad I feel about that game. And we'll be here streaming it 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't think I've ever cried that early in the morning. It's going to be new for me. But it's going to happen. First game is going to be bad. Yeah, and that's funny because last year, that was my favorite game of the year. When we did the double stream, Titans, Dolphins, Giants, Packers. Both games were actually pretty good. Giants ended up beating the Packers. That was when Jordan Love was on his hot streak. And Titans came back and beat Miami with Tua at the helm. That was a great night. I had a lot of fun. Loco says it was 100% intentional, so he didn't get his wish. Take that, New York Rangers fan. A pass to Derrick Henry. He has a second touchdown of the night. Oh, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's the only real giant on the field, Josh Allen. What do you think about that? Yeah. Oh, Derrick Henry is bad. This is what we all pictured when we heard Derrick Henry was going to be a Raven. SG, I am an honorary Ravens fan tonight. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. Mods can't Phantom Zone mods. Only Pro PFF can Phantom Zone us. Mods can. So the high-ranking mods can Phantom Zone anybody. They could Phantom Zone each other. And that is Dude, Scantor, Loco, Bubba, Carter Ferris, I believe, are the five. Five horsemen of the apocalypse. The king gets in the end zone. So do we have a 14th point on the board yet? Look at Josh Allen. He looks sad. I like when he looks sad. Just don't get cocky, Ravens, okay? Like, I can't have you blowing any leads tonight. Just, let's go. Keep it going. Can't be blowing any leads. Because that's going to really piss me off if you blow this lead. I want to see the Bills get embarrassed. So that tomorrow everybody's like, oh, is this Bills team not for real? That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. That is something that would, you all being here, obviously, make the bad taste that I have in my mouth better. But this would certainly help. This would certainly help. Remember the Enforcer got timed out for 10 seconds. Remember the Enforcer's sitting there in the Phantom Zone for 10 seconds. Don't count the Bills out yet. Yes, you cannot. Oh, SG is also a high-ranking mod as well. So we have the six horsemen of the apocalypse. Curtis Samuel gets about 8 yards on that. Philip Quinn says, I wish I could be here more, but I'm busy with work and studying to get more credentials. Philip, man, anytime you could join us, it's always welcome. If you got things going on, That is perfectly cool. Do not ever feel bad about it. You're the multiversal champion, though. So we honor you. James Cook can't get the first down, 2nd and 3. They had a picture of Joe Brady picking his nose on the screen. That's what Buffalo Bills, that's what they do in the Buffalo Bills organization. You know, you're on TV and you pick your nose. That's the type of person they have there. That's who they give power to in that organization. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Robert Saleh deserves to be there. Robert Saleh looks like he deserves to be in the Bills organization. Josh Allen working out of the shotgun. 3rd and 1. They're not going to get this. They're totally not going to get this. No, you're going nowhere. Yep. Oh, what did I tell you? Blue Santa. Oh, he has not been a giver yet, but he will. He will. Yes. 4th down. Oh, are they going to go for it? That'd be a mistake. I would not go for it if I were you, because you're not going to get it. Ravens defense owns you right now. Just punt the ball. Punt the ball. Oh, Kathy's having a good time. Yeah, you better punt. Oh, I want this to be a fake punt that gets botched and the Ravens take over at like the 14-yard line. That would be the best. That would be the best. SG, how are you enjoying this? Oh, there we go. I don't think SG's ever seen me root so hard for the Ravens. Have you? Get off the field, you bunch of stupid blue pant wearing losers. Look at him, Josh Allen winking. He's like, yeah, no. Somebody told him he sucks, and he's like, no, I know, yeah. Here we go. Yes, Red X Power is here. Hold on a second. Former multiversal champion from last season. Pro Football Demon, Hall of Famer. Red X Power comes in and says the Jets suck, and yes, they do. Terrible. Horrible game. How badly are we going to get spanked by the Vikings next week, dude? How badly? Just, I said give the Jets 35 points, and I'm still taking the Vikings. With a 35-point spread, I would still take the Vikings. So there we go. Oh, boy. Atrocious. 99-0 Vikings. Yeah, that sounds about right, Justin. Sounds about right. That might be a little too conservative, if you're asking me. It might be a little too conservative, if you ask me. Look at John Johnson. He's having a good time. He's coming on I mean, it's not really, I mean, I'm a Jets fan. I wouldn't call this a Jets YouTube channel, but I mean, it's mostly Jets focused. I talk about the Jets a lot, but I talk about every team. The chat is filled with fans from all over the place, which is awesome. Love it. John Johnson's having a good time with all this Vikings praise. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna destroy us. It's gonna be ugly. It is gonna be so ugly. We're gonna watch Justin Jefferson gritty like 7 times. Sam Darnold's gonna be with that giant head of his is gonna be laughing. And it's like the script writers wrote it like 3 years in advance, right? They're just like, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll have Sam Darnold in London. We'll send him to London. He's going to kick the Jets' ass. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that'll be like 3 years from now. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. Oh, God. Yeah, Josh says, no, the Jets are going to come out, beat the Vikings down, make us all believe again, and get beat by the Bills the very next game. That sounds like something the Jets would do. But I'm not buying into it. I can't. I can't. There's no way. Lamar Jackson has the ball. I'm not even moving ball around. Let's keep him right next to Baltimore for now. Play action by Lamar Jackson. He throws the ball out to Isaiah Likely, and he's down to the Baltimore 45-yard line. Red X Power with the fiver says the fact that Sam Darnold's gonna PP slap us next week is just awful to think about. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts, Red X. Hurts more than some of these people know. But you know, and I know. It is painful. It's painful. But as a Jet fan, we know it comes with the territory, right? That's what happens. That's what happens when you're a Jet fan. You just get the snot slapped out of you by former quarterbacks. Good thing we're not playing the Seahawks this year. Oh, Lamar Jackson back to pass again. He's got all the time in the world. Oh, Mark Andrews drops it. Oh, my God. What is what? Mark Andrews. I think he's been blocking so much he forgot how to catch. Oh, you kidding me, Mark Andrews? That is just silly. That is just silly. Justin says, I'm joking. It probably won't be 99-0, it'll probably be 56-7. So you think we're going to get in the end zone? That's, that's you mean 56-6, 2 field goals. That's what I say. 56-6. Oh. Stanley with the false start. All right, well, the Ravens need to just keep the foot on the gas right now. All gas, no brakes, right? Yeah. I hate his face. You know what? You know what? That's what we're getting on the screen right now. I hate his face. We're going to say, let's look at that lost look. Have you ever seen a coach look that lost whose name wasn't Adam Gase? Derrick Henry, stiff arm from hell. And let's do some of this. Let's do some of this. There we go. PFA's here. Wait a minute. Oh, hello. Yeah, there she is. Hi. PFA is in the house. Oh, the Commanders for real, says Dude. Yes. Red X Power says hi. Dude says hi. Remedy Enforcer says hi. Justin Spiewak. SG. Father Dismas. Everybody's saying hello to PFA. And she's saying hi back to everyone with 2 hands. She's like this. Like she's on a float at a parade. Lamar Jackson over the middle. Throws a dot to Nelson Aguilar, and that's a first down. Splits the defenders. My Lord. My Lord. Melissa Klein says PFA. Philip Quinn says PFA. Philip Quinn is the multiversal champion, by the way. That's a high honor. Jimmy England says PFA. Jimmy England's usually rude. And he's saying hi to you. He's usually rude to me, but we love him. He's a wrench. That shows you how much we love him here. Lamar fakes that. He's just doing whatever he wants now. They're just having fun. This is like backyard football. First down, another first down. Just give it to him. New York Rangers fans saying hi to PFA. PFA says hi again. SG pump draw. Beautiful play call. Yeah. Beautiful play call indeed. If Andrews doesn't get his crap together, I'm going to bench him, Philip Quinn says. And that is the week he is going to go off. You know it. You know, because I was close to benching him this week for Noah Fant. And I was like, if I do that, he's going to go off. So I didn't bench him, and he drops a pass. At least he could have gotten me something. Derrick Henry is just, look at him. Oh, my God. Have you guys ever seen that episode of King of Queens where Doug Heffernan wanted to play semi-pro football? Oh, no, where he was going to coach. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a Buffalo Bill down. Where he was coaching, right? Football? I think that's what it was. And he suited up and was running around and just stiff-arming little kids. That's what Derrick Henry looks like tonight. Justin Spiewak says, Rich, the Jets will get a garbage time touchdown, making it 56-7. I don't know that they even can do that. I don't know if they're capable of garbage time points. I don't know if they're capable of that. I honestly don't. Loco's missing Fant. So Iowa, right? He went to Iowa. I remember him coming out and just thinking like, man, he is a beast. He's a beast. He's not a bad tight end. He's a pretty damn good tight end, actually. Oh, Jimmy, I know. I know. It's all in fun. It's all in fun. I never take it seriously. So you can have as much fun as you want. New York Rangers fan is saying horrific things in the chat right now. So let's see what the poll is up to. We got 40 likes on the stream. Wow, look at that. 82% say the Jets suck, 11% say the Jets suck, and 7% say the Jets suck. Yeah, you're all correct. You are all absolutely correct. I don't know, this might be the first time when everyone has been correct for their selection in a poll answer. I love Kathy's optimism. Never say never. The Jets will surprise me. Yeah, they surprised me today. They certainly surprised me today. They always surprise me the way that they're not supposed to surprise me, right? Like whenever I have an expectation of something good, they surprise me by sucking. It never goes the other way. It's always just that way. It's always in one direction and just it spins in the same direction over and over again. It drives you crazy. Rangers fan says Phantom Zone me? He wants to be Phantom Zoned again? All right. Loco, take care of that. The rest will feel bad for Aaron Rodgers and give him a touchdown with a string of bad calls. So what's happening here is I think John Johnson is starting to get nervous because it's like optimism overflow. And then if you know as a football fan, especially a Vikings fan, who's just been through the grinder. They've been through the meat grinder. And if you haven't seen my NFL lore episode, John, check it out on the Minnesota Vikings. You might appreciate it. But I know how bad it's been for you guys. So a little too much optimism, and now he's like, it feels weird, right? It doesn't feel right. I get it. Derrick Henry goes down, 2nd and 4, but there's a flag. Oh, Father Disma says the Titanic was rather surprised by the icy reception it encountered. Oh, good God. Oh, Rangers fan was 300 seconds. 400 seconds. So how many minutes is that? That's like almost 7 minutes. Rangers fan is getting Phantom Zone for. John Johnson says, how I know we can screw this up in a heartbeat. Yeah, you know, as a Vikings fan, you know not to get too happy because they come and they kick you right, you know where. Right in the, oh my God, man, Nelson Aguilar almost made a spectacular catch. But yeah, the second you smile, it's like the Vikings come over, they're like, come here for a second. It's like, and then you're just, and then you're in pain. It happens to all of us. Not all of us. It happens to us, Vikings fans, Bears fans, Browns fans, Lions fans, Bengals fans. Justice Hill with about on a gain of 11. Justice Hill's having himself a little bit of a game. A successful screen. SG might be changing his tune. He might be in favor of the screen here on out. James Cook looks like he's not liking this. But this, man, this offense is cooking tonight. They got all sorts of room to do whatever they want. Third and 11, 3rd and 14, they've converted on Derrick Henry. goes through for about a gain of 4. Lions are the only NFC team with no Super Bowl appearances. Wow. Now imagine Keaton Mitchell in this running back room. Yeah, Keaton Mitchell's a speed demon. It's like Devon A-Chain North. He's a speed demon. Second and 7 coming up. Not a lot of flags in this game. I appreciate that. No, I appreciate it if they're thrown against Buffalo. Jets had 13 flags today, by the way. Oh my God, Justice Hill wide open in the end zone. Good God. This is a rout. Not satisfied yet, though, Baltimore. Let's just keep pouring it on. Do not take your foot off the gas for a second. Do not do it. That was a beautiful. How is Justice Hill getting this wide open on everything? How is he getting this wide open? I don't know why Kathy Menard doesn't want the Ravens to win. But you should equally hate these teams. Up and good. 21-3. Oh, Blue Santa's going to get nervous and he's going to throw a pick. I know it. I can feel it. He's going to start to try to force things and the Ravens are going to take that ball away because you do not do that to the Ravens defense. Boom. Boom. If only it wasn't the Ravens, I would say it's over. Yeah, that's a fair point to make, Isaac. That's why I'm saying don't take your foot off the gas. JB100's here. He's a Ravens fan, a resident Ravens fan. I love football so much. I'm sure you do. I'm loving it right now, too. Anytime the Bills lose, it's a good day. It's a good day, even if the Jets look so stupid. But we're going to get killed next week anyway, so. Jags haven't been to the Super Bowl, have they? No, they haven't. The Jags made it to the AFC Championship game with Brunel, and did they get to the AFC Championship game? What's his name? I forgot the Blake Bortles. Did they get there? Did they make it to the AFC Championship game with Blake Bortles? I think they did. I think 2 times. All the flags got thrown during the Dallas Giants game. Yeah, they have no more flags to throw. You don't like the Harbaugh brothers. Well, that's personal. What'd they ever do to you? They seem like a nice family. I wouldn't mind if they were my neighbors. Little Jimmy and little Johnny Harbaugh. Seem like a nice family. Isaac says, as long as Flowers gets a touchdown, eventually I'll be happy. He might, at the rate they're going. Touchdowns for everyone. Let's check the Sleeper League, and let me see. Isaac is still beating me in the Sleeper League. He somehow thinks I'm going to win. But, oh no, I am going to win. Sorry, I'm winning. My bad. My bad, Isaac. That's the only league I'm winning in, if that's any consolation. You're going to be my only fantasy victory this week. At least I'm winning something. Yeah, hey, what did Jim do? Yeah, I need to. I want to know why Kathy doesn't like the Harbaughs. I want to know if there's a reason for it. Darryl says the Texans haven't been to the AFC Championship game, being the only team to not get to the Conference Championship game. Seahawks have been to the AFC Championship game before. The Seahawks have been to an AFC Championship game before. Is that true? With the Seahawks in the AFC? I don't remember that. Monken is dialed in. Keep the damn foot down. Yeah, Monken is dialed in. I'm going to change Baal. Put him up there to mark possession because that's what I should be doing. So does everyone agree that the AFC South seems like the worst division of football right now? They do look pretty bad. They do look pretty bad. The NFC East, with the exception of Washington, looks pretty bad. So, I mean, I think they could make... Oh, whoa, Blue Sand almost did it. Almost. Almost. They told you he's going to start trying to force things. He's going to panic. Got to come up with that ball, though, man. Oh. He's in a giving mood. Oh, right in the breadbasket of Wiggins, and he just couldn't come up with it. Man, it's like he didn't even expect the ball to be thrown right into his hands like that. Yeah, you got to hold on to that, Nate. Shakir with a gain of 2. The Hawks were in the AFC prior to 2004. I don't remember that. I really don't. JB never wants to stop scoring. I could see that. The Hawks were in the AFC from 1977 to 2002. We got so prior to 2004 said Trenton, Hero said 2002, but I don't recall that. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I totally think it's correct. Well, I know it's correct. Oh, and Josh Allen's going to get sacked by Kyle Van Noy. I'm sorry, Josh. But it's just not going to happen for you tonight. It's going to be a big fat 1 next to 3. As in 1 L. Bills with 4 L's, right? Oh, wait a minute. The Ravens title. I didn't even set the Ravens title up. How did I not do that? Oh, and I didn't even show you guys the... What is wrong with me? I didn't show you guys the Broncos title, by the way, and I'm going to have to do that because it's just fair. It's only fair. I have to show you guys the Broncos title. I had it all queued up. There it is. Orange and ugly. It actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, there's the Broncos title for beating the crap out of the Jets today. But I got to get the Bills and the Ravens titles ready. Probably just the Ravens title. But the last time I did that, I didn't put Washington's title up when they played the Bengals. Well, I didn't get it ready because I was like, they're not going to win. And look how that went. So, I'm not going to play that game. All right, here we go. Where is the Ravens title? I need to find it. I see the stupid Bills title with the 4 L's. Oh, there it is. Ravens title looks pretty cool, by the way. Not gonna lie, Ravens title's pretty dope. It might be one of the cooler titles. I'm a big fan of the color purple, the movie and the color itself. I wouldn't call myself a big fan of the movie, but it was a good movie. It was an interesting movie. So there we go. Okay, the Ravens. And let me get the Bills here. Bills with 4 L's. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, let's get that stupid Broncos title off the screen. It's got enough airtime. It's enough airtime for you. But I should have showed it before, but I was so distraught with hatred. Here we go. Here's the Bills title. Okay. All right, so hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm feeling better, by the way, from earlier today when the Jets got their...
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh,
When you came out there, you seemed fine.
Did I? Well, I try not to bring it to the family, you know. Okay. Loco likes the title. Look at that. Love that title. Only took 60 passing yards. Yes, it did only take 60 passing yards. We need to move ball. So, let me see. Okay. We got the titles ready. Got the titles ready. Hopefully we'll be showing the Ravens title. I have a good feeling we're going to be showing the Ravens title. I don't want to show that stupid Bills title again, even though it is funny. Lamar, look at him go. Oh, he gets a first down. He's all over the place. Down to the 39-yard line. All right, the titles are all ready to be shown whenever somebody wins. Fire Solid is right. Yeah, that's staying on the screen. That might stay on the screen forever. Joseph Marshall comes in and says Eagles for detention. Yeah. Well, the Cowboys are still in detention. I don't care that they beat the Giants. Dustin Speedwalk keeps saying keep Salah. Why do you want to keep Salah? First down for the Ravens once again. Is it fire Salah or put Salah on the moon and forget about him? Well, I mean, firing him is fine. I'm not going to go that far. Let him go somewhere else and be an absolute F up. Fire Salah. Yeah. Fire Salah is correct. Because, I mean, I look at the moon a lot, and then, like, if I know he's up there, it's just going to ruin the experience for me. So just fire him. And I'm like, then I don't have to know where he is, and that's fine. But if he's on the moon, I'm going to know he's there, and then I'm going to hate the moon, and I don't want to hate the moon. I have too much respect for the moon to hate it, because Robert Saleh is up there just stinking it up. If Saleh's on the moon, he can come back. That's true. He could. I'm a Patriots fan. Would you expect anything less from a Patriots fan? Patriots fans have been very nice in recent years. So they've been very, let's see. I think they've come down to earth, all the winning. They're just like, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be crazy anymore. Rashad Bateman sighting, that's down to the 35-yard line. But I guess I get it, Justin. I guess I get it. Rashad Bateman. I've been waiting for this dude to come around. He looks like everyone except Flowers is going off great. Well, Mark Andrews isn't going off either, so. Free the Cowboys and put both New York teams in detention. Jimmy England, you should want the Cowboys in detention. You should want them in detention. It's you know, that was a flag. Derrick Henry ran for about 3 yards. You don't want to be too soft on your team, because then you're just going to get more of the same. You have to be hard-nosed about this. Sometimes it hurts. Greener grass, the same old Jets. Yeah, same old Jets. Same old Jets year after year after year. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sure you're sick of it too. Are you? I'm assuming you're a Jets fan, right? If not, tell me who you're a fan of. But John Johnson's rooting for the Ravens tonight. All these holding calls, yeah. But you're up 21-3, SG, so no need to use the F word. He didn't use the U, so good on you, SG. Gentlemen, look at Lamar. He's going to run. He's pointing at guys. Oh, man, loses the ball. I may have gotten a little too cocky. Lamar's got to slide. SG, get him on the phone and say, slide, please. And Buffalo's got the football. Good God, here we go. FFS is right. Are you kidding me? Come on, Baltimore. Don't give these guys momentum. Blue Santa's going to turn it over. Turn it over. Justin's rooting for the Ravens for obvious reasons. Yes. So we're at least on the same page there, Justin. Something. Yeah, I knew something was going to give. So, okay. Well, the rain is starting. She's mad that the Ravens fumbled. And James Cook gets about a gain of 5. Do not let Buffalo put more points on the board going into the half. Do not let that happen. And Lamar, you got to slide, man. You're a seasoned veteran now. You know better than that. Playing like you're a rookie right now. Doing stuff like that. Now, West is rooting for the Ravens. Of course he is. He's a Jets fan. Holding call killed the drive. Wouldn't have called that draw otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, that happens, SG. You know how it goes. The Bills. Who cares about the Bills, right? Except Bills fans, I guess. Or whatever. So Remy the Enforcer, by the way, the big blue champion, is at $24. So look at that. Incredible. Green Grass says Jackson thinks he's in my backyard. Or he's in his backyard. Greener Grass. I think I asked you if you were a Jets fan before. I don't know if you answered that or not. Okay. Well, all Baltimore has to do is keep Josh Allen out of the end zone again. Should not be too hard. Should not be too hard. But pretty impressive start to the game for the Baltimore Ravens. Charles says everyone's favorite Super Bowl in their life. Mine is the Patriots versus Falcons. Charles, wait a minute. Aren't you a Jets fan, Charles? Or are you a Giants fan? I don't remember. But if your favorite Super Bowl is the Patriots Falcons and you're a Jets fan, I can't have that. We can't have that. Oh, Greener Grass is a Giants fan. So do you want to keep Brian Dable? That's because we got quite a few Giants fans in the chat. And I want the Giants to fire Brian Dable. I'm a Jets fan. I want the Giants to fire Brian Dable so we can get him. Because I love the man. Does Rodgers have his own wine commercial? I did not see that. Raiders, Washington. Do I even have a favorite Super Bowl? It's probably both Eli Manning Super Bowls because watching a New York team beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl twice was pretty fun, actually. Josh Allen will be short of the first down. We've got a 3rd and short coming up. Cowboy Steelers says Jimmy England. JB100's favorite Super Bowl gives Isaac PTSD. Oh, I know what one that is. I think we all know what one that is. JB being a Ravens fan, and Isaac being a Niners fan. So 3rd and 2 for Josh Allen. He's going to take the snap. Get him. Over the middle. Broken up. Beautiful. 4th down. Punt that ball away. Don't do anything stupid and go for it. Nope, you got to punt it away. Because you're not going to get it if you go for it. Josh Allen's going to turn the ball over. He doesn't want to come off the field, but you got to get off the field. Come on. Oh, Charles is a Patriots fan. He lives in Connecticut. Okay. Okay, Lorraine. Oh, my God. Hawks Broncos. Incomplete pass. My God, she's not going to stop, is she? He has a barefoot wine commercial? Wow. Andy Ruggles says the Colts officially don't belong in detention. Oh. So, wait, what just happened? What just happened? I'm still not satisfied with this lead until it's 0-0 on the clock in the 4th quarter. Says B Ravens won. Yeah, I do not blame you. 4th and 2. So they're keeping the offense on the field? Is that what they're doing? Hold on. I got to stop this bird from yelling really quick because she's just being insane. So if I close the door, then she's not going to be hurt so much. And, hello? Stop, please. Thank you. My good God. Just out there screaming and we're all trying to watch football in here? I mean, are you crazy? Come on. Hi. I'm back. Where are my headphones? All right, so 4th and 2. I closed the door. She's still screaming loud. I think I could tackle a full speed Derrick Henry, says Black Purdy. All right, I'm not going to say you can't, since I don't know how big you or athletic you are. But that's crazy. 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it, and they're not going to get it, and this is going to end their game. What's going on now? I hate when the refs... Okay, there's another timeout. John Harbaugh saying the F word. What? Oh my God, that's horrible, John Harbaugh. Are you kidding me? So he didn't call timeout. One was charged to him, and then he's not allowed to take another timeout. Wow, and then they get the first down. That is insane. That is insane. Oh my God. That is pretty terrible. So the Bills get a new set of downs. Are you kidding me? Wow, this head coach, man, I swear, says SG. Yeah, that's atrocious. That is atrocious. And he launches it downfield, incomplete. Okay. All right, we can still hear Lorraine pretty loud. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I don't know what to do with her. Anderstein, the professor, is here. Packers almost coming back was insane. Also, not a fun fact, 28-0 was the largest deficit in Lambeau Field since 1978. Really? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, that is 100% Harbaugh's fault. That is 100% Harbaugh's fault. The head coach, you need to know that. 2nd and 10 for Buffalo. Allen throws it downfield again. Oh, in and out of the hands of Keon Coleman. Ooh, he Quentin Johnstoned it. Well, Quentin Johnston from last year. That ball was right there. Right there. Oh, you got to come up with that, Keon. Well, I mean, I'm glad you didn't. But as a receiver in this league, you have to come up with that. In a heartbeat. Father dismiss. If John Harbaugh became available, I would take him in a heartbeat. Him, Tomlin, any of those coaches, man. Like, that's just money in the bank. That was a horrible, I mean, you know, oh, Josh Allen's running backwards. He lofts this up and out of bounds. If Harbaugh's, I think Harbaugh's one of the best coaches in the league. You know, clock management, he's not the best. Situations like that are crazy. But apart from that, I would absolutely take him. Malik Willis is 2-0. Jordan Love is 0-2. Quarterback controversy in Green Bay? Not yet. But imagine. That'd be crazy. That is crazy. Chris Behace is here. What's going on? And Martin punts this away. And that'll go into the end zone. 42 seconds left in the half. Bills are off the field. So you got away with one. Got away with one. Ravens. Bills could not capitalize on that crazy situation. If I were the GM of the New York Jets, who would I trade for first? Right now, if I were the GM of the Jets, I mean, I would go after Devontae Adams. Aaron Rodgers needs a number one receiver that he can count on, and apparently he can't count on Garrett Wilson. Oh, SG is typing in all caps. He might be using the F word, but let's see. You've been a head coach in this league for over a decade, and you know that you can't call 2 timeouts in a row? Seriously? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Would I take Dan Campbell over Robert Saleh? Yeah, there aren't many active coaches in the league right now that I wouldn't take over Robert Saleh. But I will be back in a moment, guys, okay? I am going to... we're all going to hail Lord Chair for a moment. Lord Chair says fire Saleh. 42 seconds left. Came back just in time. I had to go get Lorraine a grape to quiet her down because she was being a maniac. Pitch to Henry. He gets about a yard. We got 38 seconds left. Apparently the enforcer comes back and he gets to praise Lord Chair. Indeed. And we're going to the half. Okay. Well, they're talking about Baltimore giving up big leads. I hate when they do that. I hate when they point out things that you don't want to happen and they're like, well, they've done this before. You don't know if they're going to do it again. It's just like, stop. You have to feel pretty dumb if you're John Harbaugh, though, after that. After that, did Rodgers get hurt earlier? Yeah, Purple Grapes, Nick Jodice. There he is. Oh, I got to show you something. I don't know if you were here earlier. He looked like he was banged up on the field. I don't know if it's like a lingering injury. I don't know if it was a lingering injury or not. But Nick Jodice. Behold! Sprain the Bone Breaker, the Demon Lord of Injuries, is on the screen. And when I speak of demons, I become British, in case you didn't know. And I'm drinking my tea, so I become British too. This game is so disappointing. Why, Chris Behesa? Do you not want the Ravens to romp the Bills? Because I do. He was limping. I doubt it was serious. Yeah, I think he just like hurt his hamstring a little bit. I don't know that it was anything. I don't think they mentioned anything after the game. But we must remove Sprain the Bone Breaker from the screen because we don't want anybody to get hurt. And he has powers beyond our ken. Best football game this weekend was Georgia, Alabama, says Greener Grass. There's some pretty good games today, right? The Jets game wasn't good. Jets game wasn't good at all. So we went a week with two New York teams, the Jets and the Jets. Oh, right now, 3 New York teams. All 3 New York teams, none of them have scored a touchdown. And hopefully it remains that way. How many field goals? That's crazy. Matt West says he's fine, equals out for the season. Yeah, when it comes to Robert Saleh, probably. Rogers is a little banged up, which means he's out for 2 games in Jet speak. I mean, it's whatever at this point. I don't see this team doing anything. Philip Quinn says, we were talking about this before, Philip Quinn. I'm going to show you your title once again because there's nothing else on the screen there. And we're talking, so there you go. John Gruden, I don't think I would want to take John Gruden. Over Saleh, again, I would take virtually any coach over Saleh right now. Honestly. But if there is at the end of the season, if there's an option to go for Mike Vrabel, Ben Johnson even, I think I would try Ben Johnson over John Gruden. I just think John Gruden's going to be a circus again. And I'm not what's the last thing the Jets need? If Brian Dable's available, that's who I want. But we don't even know that Saleh. I mean, I have no faith that the ownership would even fire Saleh. I mean, they're probably not going to do it in season. They wouldn't fire Adam Gase. They just kept letting him go and win games when it cost us the first overall pick. Rex Ryan over Saleh, yeah, of course. Remember the Enforcer says Dable is mine. Who owns the Jets? Well, the Patriots have owned them for a long time, apart from this season. Dolphins have owned them for a while. The Johnsons. Woody Johnson, Chris Johnson. Ugh. JD should fire Hackett because his job is on the line too. Yeah, I mean, it's so tough when it comes to firing coaches in season because I feel like the Jets don't have the moxie to do that. And this isn't a situation where I'll give the Denver Broncos credit, man. It wasn't working with Hackett as head coach, and they were just like, you're gone. That's it. We've seen enough. And the Jets don't do that. They don't do that. They want it to get really bad. And not bad enough where you can get the first overall pick, right? But they just want it to be so bad to a point where you completely give up, and then you're like, all right, we want to lose every game. Jaden Daniels is good, man. This dude is just good. My Lord. Oh. But anyway, Pro Football Demon over Saleh. Yeah, I would take myself as head coach over Saleh. I would, you know what? If I were a head coach, I'm not saying I'm smarter than head coaches in the NFL, but I would bring in people that know what they're doing and tell them I would be like Henry Ford, right? Henry Ford didn't know how to build engines and whatnot, but he knew how to get people to do things for him and just put things together the way he wanted them done. And that's exactly the type of approach I would take as head coach. That's exactly it. That's what I would do. Hackett is objectively terrible. Yeah, he is. He is just awful. And when they hired him as offensive coordinator, my first reaction was, oh, and then I was like, all right, well, if that's going to bring Rodgers here, it's not really going to matter because Rodgers is really going to run the offense. But Hackett's finding ways to screw this up, making poor personnel decisions in game. It's bad. What I want Alabama's Kalen, I don't know how to say his last name, as our head coach. As far as college coach, look, admittedly, I don't know much about college coaches and what goes on, but it's a risk. It's a risk. So I don't know. I'm at the point where I want someone who I have faith in and has done something in the NFL. And if we're going with a question mark or a person that, we don't know how they would be as a head coach in the NFL, I would lean Brian Johnson just because, he's a young offensive mind. And the Jets don't really have that. Oh, boy. If I were JD, I would not wait to be statistically eliminated to make a change. We are 2-2 in a winnable division. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Matt West. But again, we have an owner that might really be pulling the strings, right? We don't know. Remember last year when it was like, why aren't they benching Zach Wilson? Or why aren't they bringing in somebody? The second Rodgers got hurt, why didn't they bring in a quarterback? A veteran quarterback. There were some of them out there. I mean, Carson Wentz was out there. I'm not saying Carson Wentz is great or the team would have been great with Carson Wentz, but Ryan Tannehill, why didn't you bring in one of these guys? You had nothing, and you had Zach Wilson who has done nothing and was bad. And then when he started to look bad, they kept bringing him out there, and you have Saleh saying he gives us the best chance to win. And it's like something doesn't smell right. You can't truly believe that. But Zach Wilson gives you the best chance to win. It was insane. So we're all sitting here thinking, what is going on? And was it coming from Woody Johnson? I don't know. I don't know. But Joe Douglas might not have as much pull as we think he does. He might not have that. Oh man. So yeah, it's depressing. It's depressing and frustrating. What are you gonna do? Right? I mean, you just can't make it up though. They pulled me in again. They pulled us all in again. I don't know, but Matt, I don't know if you had as much faith as I did, but this week I felt like they got it. They should win this week. And then all of a sudden I started feeling like this is weird. This is a weird feeling. Feeling like this team could actually be competent over a stretch of games. And I started to doubt it. But then I thought, as I typically do sometimes, you're being silly. Just enjoy it. Maybe it's right this time. And of course, they came and they showed me that it was ridiculous. Zach is where he should be, a third-string quarterback on a team with no quarterback. Yeah. Yeah, he's not good. I mean, look, Sam Darnold is doing this with the Vikings right now, but I don't think Zach Wilson will ever have this resurgence. He just looks like Sam made bad decisions, but he didn't look completely lost. He just made bad decisions. He wasn't groomed properly. That's on the Jets. But Zach Wilson just looked lost. He looked like he didn't belong back there. John Johnson said, just hang your head and say what I'm used to saying. There's always next year. Yeah. That's what we do. There's always next year. But that's the great thing about football, right? Is you have that hope. You could be a last place team. Look what the Texans did. Look at that turnaround they had. I mean, that happens in football. You always go into the season with hope. But for some of us, that hope, as far as the Vikings go, I mean, I didn't expect this from the Vikings. Not at all. With Sam Darnold, I was like, Sam Darnold's going to be Sam Darnold. And if he plays well, he's going to play well a couple games, and then he's going to go back to being Sam Darnold. But that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened. We did Sam dirty. It is what it is. Yeah, they just failed Sam Darnold. But again, Sam Darnold wasn't good with us. Made bad decisions, but look, he's more mature now. He's gone under Shanahan and Matt LaFleur. I'm not Matt LaFleur, I'm sorry. Shanahan and it's tall Sean McVay. I forgot his name. Kevin O'Connell. But yeah. It just happened. Look how long it took Geno Smith to get it, right? I mean, you can't blame the Jets for that. But you can't. I don't want to say you can't blame them, but I don't know. But some of it is on the quarterback too, because look at C.J. Stroud. And he didn't really have anybody there to groom him in Houston that you would think is, he didn't have like an Andy Reid there or anything. New first-time coordinator, first-time head coach, and he came out and just balled out. Was in the MVP conversation for a little while in his rookie year. So, a lot of it is on the quarterback. Oh, man, Lamar Jackson almost gets sacked, throws the ball away. Got 2nd and 10 coming up. There's a flag. It's going to be intentional grounding. Second down. Lost it down at the spot of the foul. That was a boneheaded move. Boneheaded move. Second and 24 now. Terrible, Lamar. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Gets the ball off to Justice Hill. It's about a gain of 5. John Johnson says, I didn't have much trust in Sam Darnold after JJ got hurt, but he's balling right now. We're still waiting for Hawkinson to come back too. Yeah. Still waiting for Hawk. Oof. Oh, yeah, you're right. Update to the third quarter. You got it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, you guys get me talking about the Jets and former Jets quarterbacks, and I forget what I'm doing. Lamar back to pass. Throws it downfield. Oh, and Zay Flowers drops it. Oh, man. Is he trying to keep his feet in bounds? That was catchable, right? SG, it's all right. It's all right, SG. You're going to be good. He's speechless. ... SG's losing it. Is he? Yeah. There's the punt. Buffalo will take this at about the 34 and return it to about the 40-yard line. SG is swearing. He's up 21-3 and he's swearing. Gotta love it. Gotta love the passion of a football fan. Where did our hands go? Just make sure the defense holds, okay? That was, last 2 drives weren't great, but and I get it because so far the narrative's been Baltimore has blown leads this year. So and James Cook loses about a yard. Takeda Luna's here. Oh, you must be horrified today that the Raiders came away with the dub. You must be horrified. I'll tell you what. I'll trade you our loss for your win. Does that sound fair? Because, Kyle Hamilton. Oh, by the way, I just want to make a quick announcement. The Thursday game, San Francisco, Seattle, I will not be available. I have something I have to do that I cannot get out of. So letting you guys know right now, the San Francisco, Seattle game, Thursday night game, I don't think it's not this coming week. It's the following week. I'm not going to be able to stream that game. Giving you an early heads up. Third and 5 coming up for Josh Allen. Working out of the shotgun. And he takes the snap. Back to pass. In pursuit are some Ravens. Allen throws it downfield. Wide open is Khalil Shakir. Down to the 2-yard line. SG's probably using the F word right now in that Discord call. How did that happen? Who said Josh Allen's not looking so MVP? Because that looked like an MVP play. Good God. Are you kidding me? All right, Baltimore, what are you doing? Falling apart now? Wow, they just let him get behind the defense. Unreal. Unreal. Peak Ravening, says Bahesa. Bahesa is he's just throwing little chunks of wood into that fire. Oh. And Ty Johnson's going to get in the end zone. Outruns everyone on the Baltimore defense. We've got a 21-9 game, folks. Game over, done. Every effing week, says SG. He's throwing the towel in. Throw the damn towel! Maybe I should get that image on the screen. Rocky Balboa holding the bloody towel that he's going to throw in when Apollo's getting his head bashed in. Rocky IV references, by the way. Who is Ty Johnson? Former Jet Ty Johnson. $21-10. Man. Baltimore's taking a nap. Scantor's here. What the hell happened? Scantor's pleased today. He didn't let the Red Rocket cook him. He's happy. Oh, and it looks like... So, I mean, okay, we can only go by what we've seen so far. And what we've seen is the Ravens have blown leads. So, there is that. But maybe it won't happen. Let's just see. Okay? Gotta keep the faith, SG. You gotta keep the faith. By the way, thank you to Underdog Fantasy Underdog for sponsoring the stream. These are my picks this week. Patrick Mahomes, the free pick. We had Saquon Barkley, Mike Evans, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I'm on Russ St. Brown. First-time depositors use promo code DEMON to claim your special pick and a first-time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Join the millions who played on Underdog last year with their pick'em game. You can win money by making smart sports picks. It's time to turn your takes into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, interceptions, receiving yards, and more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. And if you join my Thursday live stream every Thursday night, except for that one that I mentioned before that I will not be doing, the San Francisco-Seattle game, I will give you my personal weekend picks, and if we're right together, we celebrate together, and if we are wrong, you can roast me in the chat. It's fine. I can take it. You guys have done it before. So as I said, first-time depositors, use promo code DEMON to claim your special pick and the first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. The week 4 promo calendar was released last week, and if you followed Underdog on X or Pro Football Demon on X, you would have seen all the promos. So be sure to do that. The number of promos they've been running has been insane. I think they've lost their minds, honestly. Underdog's committed to offering daily promos throughout September, and September's almost over. So be sure to follow Underdog and Pro Football Demon on X so you do not miss out. Underdog is available in 30-plus states, including California, Florida, Texas, and even Canada. And if you look on the screen right now, you will see all of the available states. They are available, along with the key to show you which states are eligible. And it's right there on the screen. If you're driving, don't look at the screen. Don't forget, if you're a first-time depositor, use promo code DEMON. Claim your special pick and first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Thank you so much to Underdog for sponsoring the stream. It's a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun on Underdog this year. Again, promo code DEMON is right up there. The Baltimore Ravens will get the ball again. And let us see what happens here. Everybody, give me a wellness check on SG. Wellness check on SG. Lamar Jackson working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Derrick Henry. And he runs for about 5 yards. We got a 2nd and 5 coming up. Bob Dismas says, I don't think you hit on that A-Rod pick. I don't believe so. Especially since they did not get any end zone. Unreal. It is unreal. Score prediction looks more accurate on every play. Could happen. Could happen. 2nd and 5 coming up. How mad will SG be if my score prediction is accurate? SJ, I'm apologizing in advance. Cliff H says, Red Rocket, what channel was that on? That is the best football nickname in all of football, I think, to be honest. Chris Bahasa might have the future telling device to predict a false start on 2nd down. If you have the future telling device, you know you have the future telling device, but it doesn't exist. So, 2nd and 10. And we've got a 3rd and 12 coming up, I believe. JB100's about to start losing it. He just typed guys really in big, bold letters in the chat. Ravens fans are frustrated right now. So do the Ravens script brilliant plays in like the first half, and then all of a sudden they don't know what to do? Is that what happens? 3rd and 11, Lamar Jackson working out of the shotgun. He's back to pass. Oh, he gets pressured and gets taken down after a loss of 2. Wow, my God, what is going on? What is going on? Takeda Luna says Jets fans, well, LMAO is how he starts it off. Jets fans will be posting about the dreams of Adams. Yeah. Do you want to trade Adams? I'm sure you do. He's a Raiders fan. For those who don't know, the great Takeda Luna. He wants the Raiders to lose every game, too, because he is thirsty for a quarterback. JB says this team raises my blood pressure to dangerous amounts. SG says, I can't believe we've capitulated like this. The real Buffalo almost fumbles. The punt would have been a great opportunity for the Ravens there, but it was squandered. SG's adding the U in the F word now. So you know it's beyond a point where he can be reasoned with anymore. Adams is hurt, so you're good. Yeah, he's hurt. You really think he's hurt? I think he ticked off your head coach. Yeah, SG's in a rage. He's up by 11, but he's in a rage. I get it, though. Because you know, after you've seen your team do the same thing to you over and over and over again, you know what to expect. And you just see it unfolding, and you feel helpless and angry, and you just want to spew profanity. So I completely get it. John Johnson wants to know what your pulse is at, SG. I like having Vikings fans in here. This is fun. Love it. We are filling out the so we do have Panthers fans. Who don't we have? I don't think we have a Bills fan that frequents the chat. Probably because I call them the stupid Bills all the time. We do have Miami fans. A couple. No, we have, a couple. They don't really pop in too much anymore, though. And we do have Patriot fans. That's funny. The Patriot fans in the AFC, they're the ones. This is why, I don't have. And Jet fans will probably get mad at me. Not the Jet fans here, but other Jet fans that are just kind of psychotic. We know they exist. This is what I love about Patriot fans. Patriot fans will come and visit a Jet streamer's live stream consistently and be cool with him. And we'll joke around back and forth and have our fun and make fun of each other. But we have a lot of Patriot fans that come into this chat. 4 off the top of my head. But the other teams in the AFC East don't. Because they're easily butthurt. Especially Bills fans. They get, oh my God. But you see, Patriots fans are they're cool. They're cool. I'm going to tell it like it is. I told you, like Jesse the Body Ventura. It's all like it is. Buffalo Bills fans are here. Andrew Cannon, wait a minute. Andrew Cannon, did I just insult you? I'm sorry. Are you a Bills fan? Well, you got to make yourself known in the chat, dude. Andrew Cannon. Oh, all right. I take back everything I just said. My bad. All right. Love it. All right. So we don't have Washington Commanders fans, I believe, though. But Andrew Cannon, Buffalo Bills fan. Oh, good God. Dude says, let's go Bills. New York Rangers fan, you are a Jets fan. So I know you're here. The Bills do have a soft spot in dude's heart. Is it because of the 4 Super Bowl losses Josh Allen is running? He throws this one downfield. Incomplete. Andrew Cannon, you're okay in my book, dude. So the Miami fan, let's make fun of Miami fans then, because I don't think there's a Miami fan represented here, so we can just talk crap about them. The Patriots fans, Bills fans, and Jets fans will all unite and just talk a lot of crap about Miami fans. The Dolphins. What a crappy franchise the Dolphins are, huh? Thinking they wouldn't get Tom Brady, cheating, getting draft picks taken away. A bunch of losers. All right, Buffalo Bills at the 19-yard line. 2nd and 10 for Buffalo. Josh Allen. Oh, my God. Now Keon Coleman comes up with a big catch. That was nice. Twisting his body in the air. Wow. Look at that. The New York Rangers fan, Andrew, did not do anything to deserve that. I will not have you represent the Jets fan base like that. You stop that right now. He's been a gentleman in this chat. I actually do feel bad for Tua, to be honest. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I don't feel bad for Miami Dolphins fans. I do feel bad for Tua. That was a great catch. SG says this drive probably ends in a field goal. We'll see. We will see. That was a hell of a catch by Keon Coleman. That's what you got to do, man. Oh, 2nd and 6. James Cook is getting the push at the line. He's got a first down. Man. Anakin Skywalker says, I won't start swearing unless the Lions go down 20 to the Seahawks. That game's going to be interesting. Double stream tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be fun. King of the double stream is back. King of the simultaneous play-by-play. Nobody does it better. Patting myself on the back. And Josh Allen under center. He takes the snap. Gives it to James Cook again. Up the middle. That's about a gain of 4. Stop letting James Cook. Yes. First game tomorrow will probably be terribly sloppy. I think so. That's another thing about the Jets, by the way, taking it back to the Jets, is they should technically only have one win against the Patriots. Because the Titans game, Will Levis basically handed that game to us. Curtis Samuel takes a direct snap, pitches it back to Josh Allen, and, Allen gets the ball knocked away, and the Ravens pick it up. That's a turnover. Kyle Hamilton picks it up. Wow, they tried to get cute. Buffalo Bills, wow, what are you doing? What are you doing? And there's a flag. What is this flag? What is this flag? Allen's arm was back. No, that got knocked out before it came forward. That got knocked out before it came forward. Takeda, false start. Blue Santa, yeah, we knew it was going to happen. Blue Santa's in a giving mood. And the Ravens, man, just tack penalties on. Unnecessary roughness. Marlon Humphrey, that's stupid. Oh, Isaac is swearing now. Him and his brother are just swearing up and down. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. Like, you have something positive happen. Why do you have to create a boneheaded penalty, man? Unreal. Anakin Skyogre says Blue Santa. So we got 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson working out of the shotgun. Derrick Henry up the middle. Gets a good push, gets about 4 yards. Anakin Skyogre's asking Isaac who his brother is. I want to know what Isaac says. Isaac, you can tell him who your brother is. Come on. 47 likes on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. That is low. You guys are related. I don't want to hear it. I don't know who you think you're fooling. So 2nd and 6. And Derrick Henry with another big run. Look at this guy go. 21 yards by Derrick Henry. Takes it down to the Buffalo 29. Yeah, Rangers fan, what you said was uncalled for. That's what I said. What you said before was uncalled for. John Johnson's rooting for King Henry. Must be the purple. 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson working out of the shotgun. Justice Hill now. Without a gain of 7. I wish we had a play caller like Todd Monken, man. Oof. Andy Ruggles says, good job pronouncing my last name correctly, Demon. You'd be surprised how often people get it wrong. Really? People get that wrong? I am very good at pronouncing people's last names. I think it's because I've gone my whole life with people pronouncing my last name wrong. I've heard Jodis, Jodeci. I've heard a bunch of things. Jodis. And Justice Hill loses about 3 yards on that. Cam Johnson's here. Oh, look at Takeda Luna. Derrick Henry has one good game and people lose their minds. Settle down. Like 20 quarterbacks have more rushing yards than Derrick Henry. Hey, you know, Aaron Rodgers had more rushing yards than Breece Hall today. We all saw that coming, right? 3rd and 7. Henry had a good game last week, too, by the way. Did he not? He's had a few good games. Lamar Jackson gets it to Justice Hill. Spin move. Justice Hill gets taken down at the 9. What a play. What a play. Cam Johnson. What is your team? Who's your team? You live near Buffalo, but you hate them. So who is your team? Are you a Giants fan? Are you a Jets fan? I'm assuming you're not a Jets fan because you would say, oh, you hate their announcers. Okay. Yeah, Philip Quinn. Mark Andrews might get 0 fantasy points again, and I might have to fire him from my fantasy roster. That happens. Lamar Jackson on the run. Big block by Isaiah Likely, and Jackson gets in the end zone. What a block by Isaiah Likely. Wow. There we go. Cam Johnson's a Bucks fan. Oh, look at that. Have we had a member of Bucks Nation in here before? I don't believe so. Well, my prediction has just been officially ruined, thanks to Lamar Jackson. Up, and it's good by Justin Tucker, 28-10. I don't see Buffalo coming back. I don't see it happening. So we can start celebrating a Ravens win right now. Everyone. Spiewak. Justin Spiewak. Is that right? Do I get that right? Flowers is never going to get a touchdown. Great. Yeah, Flowers and Mark Andrews are invisible. They are both invisible. Equally invisible. We still have to play the fourth quarter. No, this game's over. It's over. Just start celebrating, man. JB 100, start celebrating. I give you permission. You think Josh Allen's going to get more than 18 points? Get out of it. I don't think anybody's ever done that in football. I don't think any team's ever scored more than 18 points in a quarter. That's not true. Oh, I got Justin Spiewak's name right. Look at that. Elite at pronouncing names. Speaking of elite, Scantor, sorry, I called you Cantor. This happens, but Josh Allen is considered elite. Yeah. Well, I mean, Joe Burrow is considered elite too, and he starts out slow. Sayus Fansanyu says, not yet, PFD. Not yet. Do not trust this lead. I trust this lead. And I trust Josh Allen to turn the ball over once more. Sounds like I'm trying to summon negative energy because I need the Buffalo Bills to lose so I can at least have something to be happy about today. I think I'm losing every fantasy game except the one I'm playing Isaac, but for all I know, I'm probably losing that one too right now. Let's see. No, I'm winning that one. Seems like I should win that. Thanks to Jordan Love mostly. But I'm losing every other game. Yep. Every other game. No hope. All hope is gone. Like the name of the Slipknot album. Oh boy, Father Dismas says, oh, I don't think I can say that. I don't know, how long did it take you to type all that out? Okay. Gregors Ziskowitz. I got it. Nailed it. Yep, Lamar over Allen, but we knew this already, yeah. Isaac, you know what's bad about that is I forgot to take out Trey Burton. No, not Trey Burton. Trey Burton, oh my God. What's his name? I forgot. My tight end. Trey McBride. Sorry. Trey Burton. So Josh Allen, we got to move ball again. Allen throws this over the head of Mac Hollins. So I am ready for another Josh Allen turnover. What do you guys say? Rich, have you ever listened to Demon Hunter? No. I got to check them out. Have notes. Did I tell you guys that Dave Navarro, by the way, reposted my video on his IG account? If you go to his IG account, you'll see he reposted the video I took at their show. And you see the Pro Football Demon thing as it's on the screen for a moment and then it comes off the screen. And Dalton Kincaid takes this down to the Baltimore 45, 2:30 left in the third quarter. That is the most Polish name ever, says Justin Spiewak. But I got it right. I elitely pronounced that. Josh Allen gets the ball off to Dalton Kincaid again. It's about 5 yards. Got 2nd and 5 or 6 coming up. SG says, how do we always get killed over the middle of the field? At least your offense can score. There's that. That must feel good to have an offense that can score. Because I feel hopeless. I've lost all hope in the Jets offense once again. Josh throws downfield. What a catch. Keon Coleman with another catch. Twisting his body around. Wow, that was nice. Could this be the Keon Coleman breakout game? That was a leap body adjustment. Keeping his feet in bounds. Very nice job. Allen throws downfield. And I just said this could be the Keon Coleman breakout game. And then Chris Collinsworth repeated me. Get Brandon Stevens off Keon Coleman, please, says SG. Second and 10 coming up, 1:08 left in the third quarter. Once this quarter ends, you guys are going to praise Lord Chair once again. Because P-break is coming up. Over the middle to Keon Coleman again. Gain of 6 for Keon Coleman. Father Dismas says, PFD has the future Collinsworth device. I do not. I'm glad that doesn't exist. Allen back to pass blitz. Oh, man, he gets the ball away. They're saying the quarterback was down by contact before he got the ball off. So we're going to have... Is that what happened? Let's see. Yeah, he was down by contact. Couldn't get the ball off in time. So we've got a 4th and super long coming up as we head to the fourth quarter. All right, we are about to hit the fourth quarter. I feel like this game has gone by pretty quickly, to be honest. No, it's not over yet, but Fourth quarter. There we go. Okay. Oh, hail Lord Chair. We got people hailing Lord Chair in the chat. Look at this. John Johnson saying hail Lord Chair. Excellent. JB hates the fourth quarter. SG hates the fourth quarter. You know what? We're gonna do it just like that. How's that? We're gonna throw a there we go. Tyler Bass shanks this one wide left. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Bills falling apart. Andy Ruggles not happy about it. Isaac not happy about it. Unbelievable. A lot of missed kicks today, right? Well, I mean, the Jets game, there were some missed kicks. So Tyler Bass, whew, a bass hole, right? And Lamar working out of the shotgun. Maybe he'll get the ball to Zay Flowers. Who knows? Oh, he's going to run himself. Slide, Lamar. Slide, slide. No, he doesn't slide. He gets thrown to the ground. But he gets a first down in about 16 yards. Just get the first down and slide, dude. I mean, I don't understand. JB100 says, what if he missed to his dad and Bass missed, so he might be a god? Is that all you need to do to achieve godhood? Just predict missed field goals? Because there'd be a lot of gods. Andy Ruggles is not unhappy about it either. He's just observing a tragic event. Well, that you're calling it tragic would suggest you are unhappy about it. Because to SG, it's not tragic. To JB100, it's not tragic. Henry gets a couple yards. Washington 42-14 over Arizona. That is insane. Team that is emerging. Yeah, JB100 made Zerline miss too. That's right. That was you. I wasn't sure if it was you. Derrick Henry on the run. There he goes. Looking for his third touchdown. Now he gets taken down at the 1. You got to just feed Henry again. Feed Henry again. Tragic for the kicker. Okay. This is Andrew Ruggles. Andrew Ruggles, I'm calling you. I'm getting very, very professional with your name. The king runneth over. Oh, SG's happy now. Look at him. He's very happy. Oh, wait a minute. Takedo Lund is calling Josh Allen Craplin. Craplin. Right? Craplin. Yeah, that sounds right. Henry gets taken down in the backfield after a loss of 4. Blink Carter comes in and puts Derrick Henry on his buttocks. $181 yards on the ground. Oh, is that total yards or on the ground today? 2 touchdowns. I didn't say Henry was washed. I said maybe he's washed. Oh, Rashad Bateman in and out of his hands. And there's a flag. Defensive hold on Buffalo. This is the beginning of the end for the Bills, by the way. So all Ravens fans, before I gave you permission to celebrate, you have permission to celebrate once again. Father Dismas says, good night, everyone. Gonna hit the sack. May your games be laundry and injury free. Good night to you, Father. Thank you for joining us again. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. So now we got whistles. First and goal for Baltimore. I would love Derrick Henry to get another touchdown. Why not? Give him another touchdown. Derrick Henry needs that neck roll that Eric Dickerson used to have. I can't believe he's still doing this at his age. Ball given to Henry, and he almost spins into the end zone, but he does not. Does not get it. Henry. Oh, he loses the football. Who came up with it? Wait a minute. Jackson saying the Ravens have it. No signal from the officials yet. Oh, they signal touchdown. The fullback, Patrick Ricard, comes up with it, and the Ravens add. This is why fullbacks matter indeed. 34-10. Wow. The Ravens just dismantling the Buffalo Bills. Justin Spiewak's going to bed now. You take care, my friend. Confirmed touchdown. And we've got Justin Tucker coming out. It's up, and it is good. 35-10. Justin Tucker. Well, Buffalo's going to be 3-1. The Ravens look like they're back. Insanity. Philip Quinn, are you leaving us? Take care, my friend. Let me show you your title once again before you go. There is your multiversal title, my friend. Good to see you. Remember, we'll be here tomorrow night if you want to pop in and say hi. Never forget if fullbacks matter, says SG. Fullbacks matter when they can land on fumbles in the end zone. Yep. This is what you were expecting on Thursday night for that Giants debacle? Yeah, I'm surprised Dallas didn't roll them. I thought they would. I thought they would. Loco's back. What's going on, dude? Ravens are absolutely dismantling the Buffalo Bills. I think it's safe to say the Bills aren't coming back from this. Is that famous last words? Or, I mean, 4 touchdowns in 10 minutes? I don't think so. Kathy Menard, good night to you. Hero, stop being weird in the chat or I will phantom zone you for a good 48 hours. Local ate dinner and had to take a phone call. It's all good, man. SG loves Pat Ricard. Thursday, Buccaneers, Falcons. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Fun fact, says Andy Ruggles, the Colts' point differential this season after 4 games is 0. That coupled with the 2-2 record makes them the textbook definition of mid. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. JB100 says, fullbacks are my friends. And Justin Tucker's about to kick off to Buffalo. Antonio Clark Art pops in the chat, says, love your content. I'm glad I finally found you. Or YouTube, go Ravens, beating the brakes off of these boys. Are you a Ravens fan? Antonio, thank you for joining. And where did you join from? Appreciate it, man. So Blue Sand is working out of the shotgun. I feel like he's going to turn the ball over again. Let's go. Let's see what he does. He's back to pass. Up off the hands of Mac Hollins. In and out of the hands of Mac Hollins. There's Brandon Bean. $11:20 left in the fourth. Josh Allen working out of the shotgun. He's got that deer in headlights look in his eyes. I don't think he knows what to do. Downfield, he launches in. That's almost picked off. I said Blue Santa is he's in a giving mood tonight. Antonio Clark says, I saw your link on Facebook, and yes, I bleed purple and black. Well, welcome, because we have quite a few Ravens fans in this chat. JB100. There we go. SG. Where is SG? Let me highlight him. SG was the first Ravens fan to ever join this chat. Welcome to the Ravens residency. Glad to have another member of the flock in here, says SG. And if you don't know, I'm a Jets fan. I'm not a Ravens fan, though I am rooting heavily for the Ravens tonight. I am loving everything I'm seeing right now. Oh, Josh Allen is in trouble. And look at him. He's running away. He's running for his life. Throws a duck downfield. That almost gets picked off. He doesn't know what to do. 4th and 10. They're going to have to punt. So now the Ravens just need to run this clock out. Just run the clock out. There is the punt. And Baltimore takes us down to about the 34-yard line. Excellent, 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 excellent. Logan Monkey says, join the Discord and claim your seat as a resident fan of your favorite team. And there is the Discord link right in the chat. Yes, there is a... what fan base has the lead on the unofficial Pro Football Demon Discord? Let's take a look. Resident fans. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, the team with the most fans right now, it's tied Eagles, San Francisco, Jets. Ravens have 2. You get another Ravens fan in there, that's 3, and then Ravens will be tied. I have a 4-way tied. How do the Lions only have 1? We have Lions fans in the chat. There's 1 Vikings fan, too. All right. Move Baal. Yes, Baal needs to move. That is correct. But I want Baal to move on his own, though. Does he really need me to move him around all the time? I mean, God, good God. Finally, these Bills fans on Twitter can shut up now. Until they play the Jets and roll the Jets. Oh my God. I don't eat Uncrustables, Rangers fan. So I don't know what they have. I don't know what they're made out of. Thank you, Matt West. He has moved. Baal has moved. We haven't had any demon sightings tonight. I showed Sprain, the Demon Lord of Injuries earlier, but only because I was showing Nick Jodice the image. Baal demands it. Baal makes a lot of demands. Venom: The Last Dance. That looks horrible. But have you guys heard that Sony apparently is thinking of giving Disney, like combining with Disney in terms of their Spider-Man universe and just letting Disney handle it? Wise. Just becoming part of the MCU. Wise, 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 wise. So Lamar Jackson, let's get this clock moving. Just put these fools away. And Henry up the middle, about a gain of 9. Sony took Null. Yeah, they did take Null, but Marvel will be able to use him. The MCU will be able to use him if they do this. So I mean, their movies are garbage. I don't think Venom: The Last Dance is going to make a lot of money. I mean, they're nonsensical. They realize they can make way more money with letting the people in charge over at Disney, aka Kevin Feige, handle it. Since he, knows comic books, Derrick Henry gets stopped. John Johnson says, I also joined your live for the first time from your Facebook link. Love your content and just joined the Discord as well. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it. Vikings fan, a resident Vikings fan, John Johnson, joining the unofficial Pro Football Demon Discord. That is created by dude from the chat, created by the people for the people. But it is a place where everyone can hang out when we are off stream. Keep the conversations going. And Henry up the middle. That's a first down. Matt West says, Sony giving that to Disney is the worst idea. No, it is not. For us, it's the best idea. And for them, it's probably a good idea because they don't know what they're doing with these characters. Kevin Feige is a comic book fan, which is, everything is going to be fixed with Marvel. The Marvel movies. Everything's going to be fixed. Starting with the Fantastic Four next year. This is going to be incredible what's happening. And then they're going to reset it after Secret Wars. We're going to get a 616 universe. And if Sony gives Marvel back the rights to all those characters, all the Spider-Man villains, it's going to be incredible. Was that Isaiah Likely saying it was incomplete? Or was it the saying that was caught? Gain of 8 by Isaiah Likely. Well, Jimmy England, yeah, Disney did screw up Star Wars, but here's the difference is you have Kevin Feige who's in charge. Now, the reason the Marvel movies were not good was because the CEO at the time, who was not Bob Iger, demanded demanded they put out more content in terms of shows, movies. They were rushing everything, and Feige couldn't have his hands in everything. Bob Iger came back, and Feige's basically running it again and is saying less is more. So they're cutting back on a lot of that stuff. They canceled a bunch of stuff that they had scheduled, and they're working on basically going back to the formula that made them successful, with Kevin Feige overseeing everything and making sure there's a cohesiveness to it. Kevin Feige, I mean, he was a production assistant on the original X-Men movie. And Zack Snyder was it Zack Snyder? The original X-Men? Whoever was directing it, I think it was Zack Snyder, said, we don't want comic books on set. We don't want, I don't want them to be influenced by the comic books. You're making an X-Men movie. And Kevin Feige would apparently bring in X-Men comics to give to it's the guy who played Wolverine. Oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Hugh Jackman would give him the comics so he can get familiarized with the character. So that's who's in charge of the MCU and was in charge back when everything was good, and before they started doing like the She-Hulk and all that stuff. Matt West has some faith in Kevin. I have no faith at all in Disney, who will be sold for scrap in the next 5 years. I have all the faith in the world in Kevin Feige. If he's overseeing everything, it's in good hands. Just like I have all the faith in the world in James Gunn. If he's overseeing the DC universe, that's in good hands. They're talking about a Bane and Deathstroke movie, which kind of doesn't make sense to me, I want to see Superman. I want to see how this all kicks off. But I have faith in James Gunn. He's another one, big comic book fan. He's going to stay true to the comics. I guess, there's going to be some variation from it, but. John Down says, my friend threw up right after that zero gravity ride at Epcot. It was the greatest thing ever. Yeah, those rides are rough, man. Zero gravity. My God, that's the Mission Space, right? Is that what it is? Or Mission? Yeah, like something like that. Okay, so I went on that with the Pro Football Angel, my wife, in case you're not familiar with who she is, PFA. And they have the bag there just in case you have to throw up. And I had to grab that. And because I'm so bad, my stomach just turns on stuff like that. I can go on roller coasters and whatnot, but certain things with screens and movement, like the Simpsons ride at Universal, I had to close my eyes in that thing. I would have just vomited everywhere. Vomited everywhere. And I kind of got like fed up with the Star Wars stuff. I was big into Star Wars back in the day. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 came out. I started to fall off. Got a little bit more back into it when Disney took over and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna continue it." And I was pretty excited about that, and then I was just like, not loving it. Mission Space, yeah. That game, that ride is PFA can tell you stories about my experience there. She was so embarrassed because I'm walking out with the bag over my face. But yeah, whatever, Slade has his own backstory, and he's an assassin, so he could be supposed to take out Bane, but it's going to be a team up. It's going to be kind of like, not Suicide Squad. What's that other team up of villains? The other villain team up in DC? I can't remember what they're called, but that's apparently what it's supposed to be. I hope they don't do that. I don't know. I mean, let's see. I'm going into it with I don't think James Gunn has confirmed that, though. He'll usually come out and confirm these things. I don't think he's confirmed that that's actually a thing. I think it's still a rumor at this point. I remember seeing episode 1 opening day, walking out saying, what the hell was that? I did the same thing. I was so excited when episode 1 came out, and I wanted to love it. And I remember just being like, what did I just see? I wanted them. I felt like the whole Anakin, I wanted the Anakin Skywalker character as a kid to kind of be like a dark, brooding being. You know what I mean? I didn't want him to be just this happy, cutesy kid, and it didn't make sense to me. Like that's who was going to become Darth Vader. I mean, I guess you could look at it in the way you look at Breaking Bad, but I mean, you kind of see Walter White in the beginning of Breaking Bad, even though you can't picture him becoming what he became. You kind of see him, you see the wheels turning, like you see a hint of it there. And we didn't get that with Anakin at all, which was weird to me. It's not Task Force X, and it's not the Outlaws. I can't remember the team. Let me see. Hold on. I will see if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Secret Six. That's who it would be. Secret Six. Lucas's writing was so bad. Yeah, JB100 got it. Secret Six. So that apparently that's what that movie's going to be, is the Secret Six. So, and Sony's been trying to create a Sinister Six movie forever without Spider-Man. For some reason, it's like they created a whole Venom franchise without Spider-Man. It just blows your mind how that happened. But looks like DC is going to have a Secret Six movie before Sinister Six. But they're not going to do so. Them giving, just hand over everything to Marvel, hand it over to the MCU, hand it over to Disney, let them run with it. Because those Spider-Man movies are good. And Ty Johnson loses a few yards, and Buffalo has the ball at the 1. 7 minutes to go. So, like, the premise of that is you have a bunch of villains. Secret Six, the premise of that is you have a bunch of villains that team up and they face a bigger villain threat, which, you know, we saw that with Suicide Squad, I guess. But I didn't like those movies. I couldn't even get through the first one, honestly, so I didn't even bother seeing the second one. Curtis Samuel loses, gains a couple yards, got 3rd down coming up. Oh, there's that Trubisky? Yeah, they're giving up? No. So sad. So sad. We're going to get Josh Johnson minutes tonight. You should. The great Josh Johnson. 3rd and 12. The great Mitch Trubisky, who was drafted before Patrick Mahomes. Can you believe it? Oh, that was almost picked off by Nate Wiggins. Man, hit him. He could have had 2 interceptions tonight. Could have had 2 interceptions tonight. SG just wants to pour it on. I don't blame you. Put up a 50 burger. I'm down with that. I am down with a 50 burger. Andy Ruggles says, "Go Cowboys, F word the Steelers." Oh boy. They needs to coat his gloves in glue, yeah. I don't know that that's allowed. Are you allowed to do that? There is the punt. We're an Odell Beckham's old number. And I shall move Baal. There we go. 24 touches, 196 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Derrick Henry tonight. Wow. 10 touches, 18 yards on the ground, and 78 receiving yards for Justice Hill, and he's got a touchdown. Insane. Insane. We got Josh Johnson out there. I don't think you need Derrick Henry in there anymore. I don't like the idea of continuing to use Derrick Henry here. Gets about a gain of 2. It's just gonna run this out. America's number 2 quarterback, they call. Josh Johnson, former Jets quarterback, too. He had some starting snaps with the Jets. 14 different teams? My God. Second and 8 for Josh Johnson. Gives it to Derrick Henry. Goes up the middle, gets about a yard. We got 3rd and 7 coming up. So, do we have any, so do you guys want to rank horror movies right now as the Ravens are going to run this down? Try to run this down. Let's go top 10 horror movies. Top 10 horror movies. Loco says the Bills doing what the Bills do, yeah. Ravens doing what they typically don't do. They typically blow these games. But good to see. So I'm going to look up a top 10 horror movie list. Oh, throws it out to Derrick Henry. He stays in bounds. Top 10 horror movie list. Let's see. Let's go of all time. We did this last year around Halloween. I don't remember what we ended up coming up with. Top 10 horror movies. Halloween is definitely up there. Halloween has to be up there. 10 scariest horror movies ever according to Rotten Tomatoes. So we'll go from 10 to 1. See if you guys can get them. I'll give you guys hints. Number 10 is based on a novel. Oh, this ball goes down to the 2. Number 10 is based on a novel. The Thing, yes, I love The Thing. Number 10 is based on a novel. I'll give you that right now. A novel that was popular in the 1980s and is very thick. That is number 10. Let's see if anybody gets that. Halloween when he's chilling in the laundry room. So my cousin Nick, right there, Nick Jodice, he's the creator of the Pro Football Demon logo, for those of you who don't know. He messaged me a few months ago and said, I don't think Halloween's that good of a movie. He said those words. I'm calling you out right now. He definitely said that. Pet Sematary, no, but good spelling, Matt West. I love it. It's misspelled, but that's what it says. Number 10, It. Anakin Skyogre got it. It. JB100 got it. Anakin Skyogre got it first. All right, so that's number 10 is It. The 2017 version. Number 9. This one's going to be... trying to think of... So this one came out in 2010. 2010. It's one word. And let me see. Oh, you get to see the Ravens belt. Yes. I'll put the Ravens belt up right now. Hold on. Ravens title. You guys ready for the Ravens title? Damn. There you go. Baltimore. The Raywens. Yes. Raywens. Insidious is correct. Says John Dowd. Excellent. John Dowd gets Insidious. All right, so that's number 9. Number 8 is another movie. This was from 2012 with one word, starring Ethan Hawke. Spawned a few sequels, I believe. It was number 10, Jimmy England. So this was from 2012. What's up, Nolan? 2012, starring Ethan Hawke. One word. Raywins from Baltimore. The Raywins. I did say Halloween wasn't that good, but I have my reasons. Your reasons are insane. Those are your reasons. You went clinically insane temporarily, and you said that, but I'll forgive you. Said it's not sinister. Oh, it is sinister. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. You were right, John Johnson. Sinister is correct. Number 7, you guys should get this one. A 1978 classic is number 7. Spawned many, many sequels and remakes. Many. 1978. Introduced a Scream Queen to the world. She was a Scream Queen for a while, but then she later starred in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger that made a lot of money. In the 90s. Halloween Hero got it. Alien. Number 6 was a movie from 2002. And this movie was the talk of the town, we'll say. The talk of the town. Everybody in town was talking about it. 2002. I'm trying to not give it away. I'll say this. Long black hair. That probably gives it away. Very twitchy and long black hair. Well, it says 78 here. Not Scream. 2002. The Ring. John Johnson got it. The Ring, correct. Number 5. You guys have been saying this in the chat. This is another classic. From 1975. 21 seconds left in the game, and that is it. Signs, no. That was not from 1975. 1975, you guys have been saying this. I can see it right up here. John Dowd said it earlier. The number 5 scariest movie. I think the stars that I put in fourth quarter, that's when the Ravens really started buttoning themselves up. Yeah, The Ring was a good one. The Ring was a good one. So we're going to throw final on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, says John Dowd. He is correct. He is correct. Final. So what we're going to do is we have the final 5. Another Stephen King book is number 4. This one's thick as well. From 1980 is number 4. Somebody mentioned this earlier. But I will tell you the final 4 because I know you guys got to get to sleep. We got The Shining at number 4. The Conjuring at number 3. Hereditary at number 2. I hated that movie. I did not think that movie was scary. I'm sorry. And The Exorcist at number 1. That movie used to scare the hell out of me. SG, I hope you enjoyed your title. Jeepers Creepers was a good one. That's PFA's one of her favorite horror movies, but she also loves Chucky as well, which is not on here. Pretty tame by today's standards. Yeah, it was a great movie. See you guys tomorrow night. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for cheering me up after the Jets debacle today. This was a lot of fun. It definitely did cheer me up though, because I was not in a good mood. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. But for the Baltimore Ravens and all the Baltimore Ravens fans in the chat, thank you to everybody who joined the stream for the first time. Keep coming back. Keep checking out my my stuff on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you found me. I will let you know when live streams occur. They always occur at prime time, and typically one during the day. Sometimes I do Ironman streams and I go all day. That should happen again this year. For the Baltimore Ravens, thank you for destroying the Buffalo Bills. And for the IDF champions and the IDF chat, I am Rich Jodice, the Pro Football Demon. And I bid you farewell. Till tomorrow.